Well, good morning, everybody. Today is Friday, May 2nd, 2025. You're in the live trading room here. Glad you're all here. Welcome. Here is yesterday's charts and yesterday's trades. Had 4 trades for plus 103 yesterday. Excellent day yesterday, and we've had a great week. Actually, 3 weeks now have just been outstanding. With all the volatility that the tariffs have created, we've just been cashing in on it. So we love that. But we had that. Let me get my tool out here. That over there had that beautiful swing high that happened about 10 o'clock in the morning. And then, as I said, there'd be a major pullback, and there was a major pullback. Then there were some more good tradable times in the day, throughout the day. And then, of course, the last half hour, that golden hour, we saw another major drop happen in the market, as has been happening. So SPY closed at 557.86. And I believe we have a gap play this morning, 564.86. So we do. So let's see where our high is. So let's call the gap trigger 556.08. Write that down. 564.08. 560.
I think it's five. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
564.08.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So the trap cap trigger will be that. So if we should fall below or meet that 564.08 number, we're going to have a put. We will do a put at that point. So I think we've had some good news this morning. We had a 8:30 report come out that Keith will talk about in a minute, that has skyrocketed the market this morning after that report. Anyway, let's head over to the option chain. We are on May 2nd, of course. We have 2,300,000 already in the underlying traded, and we will start probably at the 563 on the call side and 566 on the put side. And with that, let's all say good morning to Mr. Keith Frampton. Good morning, Keith.
Good morning, Tim. Good morning, everybody. Yeah, great trade yesterday. Only had 2 trades, but up 86 cents yesterday. Was away from my computer the rest of the way and wasn't able to do any more trading. This morning we had average hourly earnings, which were actually a bit less than anticipated. The average weekly hours was just a tad more than anticipated. Labor force participation, yeah, just up just a hair from last month. And the non-farm payrolls, though, were up significantly from what was anticipated. So that's the one I think really drove things up. The underemployment rate was down just a tad, and unemployment rate was the same. We will have a factory orders report coming out at 10 o'clock. No bond auctions today, and nobody's scheduled to speak today either. How about that?
Yeah, there we go.
So,
All right.
and I will be trading next Friday's expiration, the 9th of May.
Okay, there we go. You have all the news and reports. Excellent. Thank you, Keith.
Yep.
Okay, and just a reminder, I'm letting some people in to set your charts. So there's 20 cents between each of your hash marks, of course. So we're looking at the same size candles from day to day. Very important to do that. So we get used to our candle movement. I've got our final. Oh, there we are. We're already in. I know the markets are up. I'm having a problem getting into my Schwab for some reason, so I'm going to rely on Keith to kind of tell us what the broader markets are doing this morning. And we are getting some down pressure here. Let me get my
Dow's up 429, Nasdaq's up 162, and S&P's up 57. So very strong green market this morning.
Okay.
Underlying 3 million underlying SPYs traded.
Okay. We've got a number of new people who are joining us today. I want to welcome you in, and we'll talk more about what we're doing in a bit, but I welcome you. I'm glad you're here, checking us out, kicking our tires, as it were.
I thought somebody was kicking my tires this morning.
Good comeback. Good comeback. All right, so our 5-minute MACD has crossed to the put side. Don't expect it to stay there real long. We have had some retraction since the high in pre-market. Price reaching up a bit. So let's see here. Let me switch my option chain to all strikes so I can see in and outside of the money. So we'll be at the 564 on the call side, 567 on the put side to start with. Yeah, I'll turn on my camera so you can see who's talking to you.
Well, so that's what you look like.
Yeah, yeah. I hope it doesn't ruin anyone's trading.
I'll turn mine on a second here too.
There he is. There's Keith. All right, guys, we'll keep an eye on the 564 on the call side. We're kind of pushing up here a bit. We don't typically take any trades inside of 5 minutes, kind of let some of the craziness go by as the market maker tries to feel for the edges. Price continuing to climb here a bit. Looking for a breakout from here. Price coming back down a bit. Not quite ready to break out. So I got texted a question this morning. How do I join your group? And it's real easy. If you'd like to join our group of traders here, simple. You give Mark Hughes either a call or an email. His email is marc at timthetrader.info. That's MARC at timthetrader.info. Or you can call him directly. His lines are always open at 310-339-4904. That's 310-339-4904. And he'll get you set up with our group and get you started. So there you have it. Mark's very easy to talk to, doesn't scare anybody, loves talking to new people.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
He's a good guy. So I know we've had a number of people here with us all week, and it's Friday. And if you want to join us, give Mark a call. Anyway, we've got price reversing here back down a bit.
Normally, I enter either a pseudo demand zone or a pseudo supply zone after that first 5 minute, but the two are so close together and not really any direction that I'll wait.
Yeah. Yep.
Keith, your voice is very, it looks like from far.
You say my voice is low? Well,
Say again, Ashim.
Keith's voice was very much like low. It's like turned down.
Oh, he sounds fine to me.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
you got your spam filter on there for me, Ashim.
Could be me. I'm just loud. Let me check my volume here real quick. Ah, I am up a little loud. That's why. That may be the reason. All right, we are pushing down here. Let's go over to the 566. Yeah, 566 on the put side. Actually, let's go to the 565 on the put side. Stand by, folks.
Filling the gap. Trying to.
Mm-hmm.
VWAP is right there at it too.
Yeah. Let's see if we get across VWAP. Because we've got the gap 564.08. Had the gap fill there. Like Keith was saying, we did hit the gap fill and trigger, but we're right at VWAP. And we always have trouble getting through VWAP. So let's hold on and wait for that. All right. 565 on the put side. Stand by. And it may not get through. All right, getting a big reversal here. We'll also keep that 563 on the call side ready as well. All right, stand by on the 563 on the call side. All right, I'm going to enter this 563 on the call side in at 338. Call.
I'm in at 796 again next Friday's expiration.
Let me move it down so it's got some room to grow. Come on, get on up there. Almost a doji.
Come on, get on up there.
Wants to go through a little consolidation first. Come on, break out. Break out to the top side. Let's go. We're up to 5,800,000 on the underlying.
Come on, that's not up. Hmm. Come on, Ivan.
Hmm.
Come on, get on up there. Come on, you can get up there. Creeping on up. There
So if you just joined us, we're in a call trade right now. Heading back up. Let's let Felix in.
we go. Come on, get on up there.
38. Got into that at 9:39.
Guess we can probably put a supply zone in those last two candles.
Yeah,
Not great, but
that is what it is.
come on, get on up there. Just because I put a supply zone in, doesn't mean you can't continue on up. Bounced off VWAP.
So market maker is just cycling back and forth, price, trying to find a breakout here. We obviously wanted to break out on the top end.
That certainly would be preferable at this point in time.
Yes, indeed.
Well, that Heikenasi MACD just doesn't want to get above mid-range either yet.
No.
Come on, bounce off of that.
All right, folks, let's get out of this.
Just don't want to cross that yesterday's high yet either. At least and stay down there.
All right, I'm going to go over to the put side. To the 565 on the put side. Stand by. I don't think we've had a loss all week, did we, Keith?
I had one minor one.
On Monday?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dow is up 382 now. Nasdaq's up 145. S&P's up 52. Just over 7 million underlying traded so far.
Okay.
And I am still in that call. But then again, I've got more time to work with on this too.
Right.
The strong green market right now, I think it will, naturally just pulls back here, but I still think it's going to go up.
Yeah. All right. 565 on the put side here, folks. Stand by. Make sure this isn't a crazy Ivan about to happen.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and jump into this 364 on the put side. In at 278, excuse me, 271.
I got in, I hadn't changed the strike, so I'm in at 565 for
Okay.
$7.57.
Yeah, I may have waited too long on this one.
I think I'm going to get out of this one.
Yeah, I'm going to get out of this as well. 227.
Yep, I'm out.
Well, I am sorry, folks. That's two in a row. Very unusual. Okay, let me get some housekeeping done here.
Get ready to get a MACD crossover on the Heikin-Aussie chart.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, the MAC or the VWAP.
Tim.
We've got 3.5 minutes to the pop at the top.
Okay.
What was factory orders report?
Price bouncing off of VWAP.
Well, get back up there.
It is 66.
1 minute to the pop.
Okay.
It jumps up a little bit here. We will have a demand zone in. Come on, get on up there.
All right, here comes the pop at the top. And there we go. We're in the pop.
And we do have a demand zone.
Yes, we do. Go ahead and put that in.
Come on, get on up there. Factory orders were not quite as strong as they had anticipated.
Hmm.
Didn't miss by a whole lot, but definitely a little bit lower.
There we go. Got us a demand zone and a supply zone.
Not much volume on this pop.
No. Although it did get over 100,000, but volume is definitely lower today than it has been.
Yeah. And we're at what, 8.7 million underlying traded. Come on, get on up there. There we go. We had the MACD crossover on the Heiken-Aussie chart.
Mm-hmm.
A little before 10. Well, let's get a nice move up here. There we go, crossing back above VWAP.
All right. I'm going to head over to the 563 on the call side. 563 strike call.
And I'm still in that one, so hopefully it'll come up here. There we go. Come on. Get on up.
All right, I'm going to enter this 563 in at 289. Stand by to take some profit. Let's go ahead and take profit here at and out at 306. 289 to 306.
Come on, get across the supply zone here. Come on, get back up there.
Okay. Came down to VWAP, bounced off the VWAP, pressing back up toward the supply zone.
Come on, you can do it.
So this morning we just haven't had any significant breakouts like we've been having here recently. Now,
Five minute
this
Five
call,
minute MACD is heading back up now.
yeah, this call can get above the supply zone. You might have a nice breakout toward the call side, which would go with the broader markets.
Come on, get across there. I just moved my charts down a little bit to give it some room to move up.
Yeah. That call was the 563, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's come back quite a ways, but not back to break even yet. It's got to get above the supply zone to break even
Yeah.
and get a gain. Like you say, if it gets across the supply zone, it could run a little bit here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Come on, get on up there. There we go. Get on up.
All right, I'm going to keep an eye on that 563 again. We can break through the supply zone, get a good breakout and trend going.
Come on, get on up there. There we go. Come on. There we go. Now we're moving. Come on.
All right, I'm going to move to the 564 on the call side. Stand by. All right, I'm going to enter this 564 in at 250.
Got that 5-minute MACD getting ready to cross over.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting up close to break even on my call trade. Like to see it go up further yet, though. Come on, get back up there. You take some stops out around this zone.
Yeah. Come on, let's break out from here.
That's the direction. There we go. Well, let's get up there. There we go.
There we go. All right, stand by to take some profit on this. Let's go ahead and take profit here. 278, 250 to 278. $10.11. And we're going to go right back to the 564 on the call side. Stand by.
Come on, a little bit more there. Got an order to get out here. We'll come up a few more cents. Come on. Here we go. Bump it up.
It finally got us a decent breakout here.
Yeah. Come on, Phil. Oh, come on. You can get up there. Get on up there. Come on. Get up there. Get up there.
Price doing a little selling off right now.
Yeah.
Probably won't last long.
You have a crossover in the 5-minute MACD.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to be patient a little bit longer here. Ah, come on. Get up.
Got 12,200,000 in on the underlying. When you get a chance, Keith, let us know what the broader markets are doing.
Oh, yeah. The Dow's up 408, NASDAQ's up 196, and S&P's up 62.
Okay.
12.3 million underlying traded.
Still very positive broader markets.
Yeah. Come on, get back up there. Got within 5 cents of my order and turned around.
Mm.
Looking at the long-term time frame, I think we're approaching that 570 target.
Yeah.
We could fall all the way back down before we go up there again
No, I don't think it will.
today. But the C gaps fill in May, this is really a squirrely market.
It is.
Dangerous.
It is. It's very squirrely today. That's a great term, squirrely. That's a great way to describe the market today.
Get back up there.
All right, I'm going to go back to the 564 on the call side. Try to catch this back on the upside. Came down, should be bouncing off the supply zone, which it's doing.
Nah, get back up there.
Okay, 564 on the call side, stand by. I'm going to enter this 564 in at 259.
Come on, get on up. Here we go. Come on up. Don't be shy.
Yeah, plenty of room. All right, stand by to take some profit on this. Let's go ahead and take profit out at 279, 259 to 279.
Good.
And you should be
And it just filled.
out.
Okay, I originally got in at 796, out at 830.
All right.
Had to be patient on that one though.
Boy, no kidding. All right. Nice breakout happening here. I'm going to go back to the 564 on the call side, 564 on the call side. Stand by. So digging ourselves out of this hole, got into on those first two trades.
Yeah.
That
I'm only down 17 cents right now.
okay. Let me see here. That was minus 82, 20, 40. Okay. Looking at the 565 on the call side. That add up my numbers here. I don't think I'm too far away from you.
No, I was just getting ready to get into this call, but MACD's getting a little high on the Heikenasi chart. But wait. I'll be back in a few minutes, Tim.
Okay. So I've come back a bit. I'm just 17 cents under as well. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3 trades. Good. 2 trades. Negative. Getting some profit taking going on right now. So we'll wait on that call trade. We're an hour in. We got 14,875,000 traded on the underlying. Broader markets are all positive. Pretty good reversal going on here right now. I'm going to get a new supply zone. What time is it? 31. We've got a few minutes to go. We'll wait. Let that 5-minute candle burn a bit longer before we put a new supply zone in. All right, again, I'm going to keep an eye on that 564 on the call side. Price fighting to come back up. All right, stand by on this 564 on the call side. All right, I'm going to go ahead and enter this 564 in at 286.
No great hurry, but we do have a new supply zone now also.
Yes, we do. Set price is just going through some consolidation right now. Come on, back up. Come on.
Come on, get back up there for him.
Yeah.
What is this? What is this junk? Come on, get up there. There you go. Get up there.
Thanks, Keith.
I see oil at $58 a barrel. Some change. That's getting low.
Yeah.
There we go. There we go.
Yeah.
That's what we pay the extra bucks for.
That's right.
Come on, you can keep going more. We'll let you.
All the way up to the supply zone.
Even past that. I'll even
Sure.
let you go past that. No. What are you falling back here for now? You didn't ask permission for that. You didn't ask Mother May.
That's right.
Let's see. Dow is up 451 now. NASDAQ's up 231 and S&P's up 70. 15.8 million underlying traded.
Come on.
Oh, come on, get back up there. Being such a green market, I'm not really thrilled about getting into another put at this time.
No.
MACD on the Heikin-Aussie is back down mid-range. We have a crossover in the 5-minute MACD going down.
Here we go. Come on up. Come on up.
I think we have a new saying we need to start throwing in here, Tim, from
Hmm.
either skeet shooting or trap shooting. Pull! Send that clay pigeon back up.
Exactly.
See, it worked.
It does. It does. Get up there, pigeon.
You got the MACD starting to turn back up a little bit on the Heikin-Aussie chart.
Mm-hmm.
What strike are you in?
I'm in the 564.
Okay, all right.
Question, Tim, if I may.
Yeah.
So when, like right now, we're at 565 price on the SPY, and you were saying earlier that okay, so we're going to get in on the 564 call. My question is, I did not realize you could go under the strike price and still buy the call Is that what you actually do here? Or to me, and being in the futures, I always planned ahead with probably the 566 strike.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So is that what you can do here? You can actually go to the options table and buy it.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
you're paying that much more for it, though.
And what? Say again?
So you pay that much more for it if you're buying it.
Yeah. Yeah. The higher the strike, the more the premium's going to be.
Okay. So right now it's at 565. So if somebody wanted, go in and buy a 564 put. I mean call.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. And now there's a part of the game I didn't know.
Yeah.
The further you go in the money, the higher the delta, which means that as SPY goes up a dollar, then it goes up a percentage of that on the option price.
Understood. Very good. Thank you for that.
Yeah. Very
Yeah.
welcome.
And just to explain further, I'm going out next Friday's expiration, which also makes it more expensive, but it allows me to not worry about time decay as much, and I can be a little bit more patient on getting out of these like I did on that first trade. I was not patient on the second trade, which was called for because it was a put and the market was very green, so I didn't want to let that one ride.
Yeah. And as turns out, that was a great decision because it never did recover.
No. I just haven't been feel confident about getting into another trade here yet. I got to run out to an appointment here shortly, so I don't want to be in a trade, but I still may look this afternoon when I get back.
Yeah. Yeah.
But even
Probably.
that, I'm down a whopping 17 cents today.
Yeah.
So, I mean, in in the grand scheme of things for the whole week, it's even just looking at yesterday and today, I'm still up quite a bit.
Yeah. Yeah. Me as well. And hopefully most of, if not all of everyone out there as well. You've been trading with us this week. It's been a fantastic week.
Yeah.
So, and I'm coincidentally down 17 cents as well, having had a few extra call trades.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, baby. Get on up there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for the week, I'm up $2.90.
Mm-hmm.
And I think you're up more because a couple of those days you were getting more than I was.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. I think I'm up 295, I think.
yeah.
Ended up being. Or actually, no. A little bit. I'm sorry. No, I'm up 350.
Yeah, because you were up like $1.50 or something on just that one day.
Yeah. Yeah. Good looking back. 352 to be exact.
Excellent.
Yeah, it's been a great week. So if you are new to options and you're checking us out, when we're talking about being up 250 or 350, whatever, we have to take that times the amount of contracts we're trading that gives us the true profit.
Times 100 too.
Yeah, then times 100.
Boy, that MACD's on the Heikin-Aussi's really been flat since about little after 10:45.
Yeah.
It's just been flat. Well, Tim, I'm going to head out 5 minutes early to get to my appointment here this morning. But great week, and thanks as always. And you have a great weekend, and be back on Monday.
All right, Keith, you have a great weekend. Thank you for all your input, and we will see you Monday.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, come on up. So the market maker just dipped price down, taking out stops that accumulate along the zones in order to gather some positions to move price up again. We see this little trick all the time. Come on. Come on up. Excuse me, folks, I'll be right back. Okay, back. Come on up. Come on up. Hoping to be out of this trade before we end the session today. Looks like I'll be probably trading a little bit more this afternoon after lunch just to get profitable for the day. Just kind of stuck in some extended consolidation here. May have to hold on to this trade for a while. It will get there. Come on, get on up there. Get on up there. Come on. Let's just break out from here. There we go. So I'm up to break even now. To go up just a little bit higher, I'm going to get out of this trade. All right. I've set it out for 290 and almost. God, I got within 1 cent. All right, guys, I've got to have to call it a morning and get out of here. Right now, I'm 17 cents under. I'm going to have to make a couple more trades this afternoon, but I will end up positive today. So anyway, thank you for joining this week. And again, a reminder, if you are ready to sign up with our group, you can contact Mark, M-A-R-C, at timthetrader.info, or you can call him at 310-339-4904. And if none of that, if you don't write down any of that, just remember Tim at timthetrader.com, and I'll get you hooked up as well. No problem. So that's it. Thank you for joining us this week. We've had an absolutely fantastic week this week, and we will meet again Monday morning. Have a great weekend. Be safe, be blessed, and we'll see you on Monday. Bye-bye for now.